Hi, it's me. I'm back. Excuse my nails. I had them nicely grown out, but I have paper thin nails, and sometimes all it takes is one little bump and it peels them right off. So that's what happened. I don't bite my nails, I promise. I do have anxiety, so that's why my nails are so short. But, I can only grow them so long before they all tear off, and I got to start over again. So here we are. We are planning in my food journal today, and I wanted to show you guys what I do. For those of you who are new here, I had bariatric surgery back in November, and along with that comes a lot of tracking what you eat, tracking how much protein you have, tracking how many calories you're taking in, tracking your weight, tracking your exercise, all kinds of high maintenance, which I'm not used to. So I'm also on board with anything that gets me a new journal to play around with stickers in. So here we are. I started off with December, and I do like my breakfast, lunch, dinner, meds, exercise, water, my macros, and then a little bit of journaling so I can see, like if I didn't get all of my protein, why didn't I get all my protein? If I'm not getting enough water, why am I not getting enough water? Tracking the things that I eat so I can see, hey, this food is really high in protein, so I should be eating more of that, blah, 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 blah. So I know myself, if I go in and I decorate it and make it look pretty, then I feel like, I've invested so much time in this. I should be using it. So that's what I did. So this was the last week of December. Here we are in the first week of November. Really? January. So I am getting ready. It is Saturday today, and I'm getting ready to plan for next week in this journal. And I thought, there goes Katie. We are 2 minutes, 30 seconds in. So anyway, I thought I would use my Shine Sticker Studio subscription because it's a nice, pretty winter theme. And I brought in my date numbers and my day of the week things. I get to keep all the boo-boo ones. So this was one where I marked all the mistakes that I had to go back and fix before I could make these correctly to sell. So I'm going to use them anyway because I don't care. So I don't have any boxes, which I need. And I was going to bring in this washi tape. It's from Scotch. It's a really good pink. It's got flowers in it. I don't really care. It might go with this, it might not, but I'm just going to roll with it, guys, because I'm not selling this, right? It's just for me. But let's see what we want to do first. I don't know if I want to do waterfall pages or what I want to do. Do I need box stickers, though, is the question. I don't know. Let's decorate first and go from there. So I think, because these are not long enough to go down the whole page. So what I might do, let's see, we've got Monday. Do I want to do one day to this, or do I want to do one day to a page? Maybe I'll do one day to a page. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday, right here in the middle of the, what are these called? I don't know. Once I get to these threads, then I know I'm on Sunday. So let's do, This is a very pink one, but it has a little kind of a minty blue. Do any of these washi tapes go well with that? This one looks nice with it. Or this one. Maybe we'll do this one. Or should I do a pink? Just this pink? Let's roll with the pink. Because there's not enough, like, all the decorations are really, really pink with not much blue in them at all. So it'll look kind of stupid, I think. So now that I have this, maybe we should do a waterfall one. I don't know. Let's roll with it. We're going to do a waterfall. So let's do, what I'm going to do is line this washi tape up down the page here. This will be Monday. Now, do I want to cut that or fold that? Because we could just fold it over like a little door, but that means it won't close that way, so it would have to be a flap. No, this one's getting cut off. All right, let's get our scissors and cut. Don't throw these flaps away because you can use them later on to use as a tip-in for your stuff. So this is going to be Monday. So let's put our Monday sticker down. Do we want, I think I'm going to use that. These little ones here. Let's get our tweezers out. Oh goodness. And just because I'm using this as my food journal, it doesn't mean that you couldn't do the same thing and use it as just a regular journal, or maybe we'll do that Monday. Monday the 8th. So let's do that too. Monday the 8th for this page. All right, let's do a little decoration. This is small, so let's do a small decoration like this hat. Because I have no nails, I'm going to need to use tweezers for freaking everything. Come on, hat. Come out. It's not my day today, guys. Like, seriously. Work with me here, hat. That doesn't look bad. That's kind of nice. Should we put some of this washi down so it kind of matches? Let's put a blue one down. Winter Wishes. Do we want to put it here? I think I do. Oops. I don't want to cover our date though. Let's cut that snowflake off. There we go. Winter Wishes. And then we'll cut off the word winter here. There. That looks cute. We're going to save these for later, so I'm just going to stick them on my hand. So let's do these squares. So we'll do breakfast here. Lunch here. Dinner here. Let's write that in. we've got to put in. Let's do, I'm going to put this here. Whoa, that was crooked. Okay, because we've got to do our meds, water, so let's do meds. I have to take 3 times a day, so we'll do 3 boxes for those. Water, I have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. This will be 10 ounces for each dot for me to track. Okay, and then we have our macros that we have to do. What do we have for stickers? That. Maybe we'll just do this sticker here. Right there. We'll write macros over this. And then I like to do a little area that has journaling. Now, should I do some light blue in there just to break up all this pink? Let's look for that. We're going to use this Tombow. And, nope, that one's purple. We want blue. Well, let's do this blue. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do this blue. So we'll alternate Tombows between the pink and the blue. And I'm not too worried about how straight it is, but I try to do my best because I like to do a little bit of journaling so I know why I made the choices that I made, and I can learn from my mistakes. But if I don't write it down, then I don't pay attention, and every day runs into each other. So I like to have a good amount of journaling space because I am an emotional eater, and without getting into details, I am really struggling right now. There's been some things going on, and if you knew what I was going through, you would not judge me. So I feel like this is naked. We need a little something down here. Of this sweater washi. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh goodness. I have like a sticky piece of string, like it wasn't cut correctly or something. Let's do this. I'm going to put that down, and we'll save a hunk there. Then let's put a little bit of deco. How about, let's see, we got the hat. Let's do some little ice skates here. What about that? We can put this little snowflake, and we'll do maybe, come on, do this little snowflake. And then we've got some extra snowflakes here. Let's do the pink one, because the other ones are blue. There. That looks cute. Alright, so then our next one, we'll do the same thing. We're going to put the washi tape here on the edge the best we can. There we go. Like this end. Oops. Oh, now watch me not be able to get that. Oh, I got it. Yay. Awesome. Alright, so we've got Tuesday the 9th. Oh, it came with the backing on it still. The heck? Come on. Well, we'll move on to the other 9. This time we'll make sure I get, there we go. Tuesday the 9th. So let's do this one a tiny bit different. Let's put our pink bows. Maybe we'll do both of those sides. Like that. There we go. Oops, it's a tiny bit crooked. So let's move you. I'll tell you what, this Scotch washi tape, I'm not a huge fan because, no offense, Scotch, but you've got some really weird taste in color combinations. But it's really quality washi tape. Like, it's not super thick, but it is really sturdy. Like, you don't have to worry about it really. Oh, Katie. Trying to find my corner rounder. Oh. Okay. I got this corner rounder. I don't remember where I got it. It's not the greatest, though, I'll tell you that. But it doesn't really like to cut. So let's try you. No, you're not going to work. Try this end. Well, that one it worked on. Now, why aren't you working on this one? I don't know. We're going to cut it, though. I'm not playing around. Here. There we go. Alright, so there's that. So when that's open, it'll look like this. Oh, I shouldn't have done it that way. What was I thinking, guys? Maybe let's do this. We'll do a flap. And when it's open, I can put something there. So let's try you. What am I going to do with that, though? If I open that, do it that way. We could do it that way. We'll do the flap on the other end, like that. And I'll show you what I do with that. Alright, so here's still Tuesday. Let's do what do we want to do this? And put something big here. Let's do that. I want to do a waterfall kind of thing. Ooh! Oh no, oh no! Alright, there's that. On there. I got it a little crooked, so I'm just going to snip that off. And then we're going to take this big cup, I think. And we'll use that. Maybe we'll do it like this and then just trim it. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Trim the cup off. like that when it's open. All right, those are not big enough to save, so we'll pitch those. All right, here's Tuesday. Tuesday, what we are going to do is we'll do our meds. And we'll do our water. I don't know. I never had a food journal before, so I'm flying by the seat of my pants, you guys. We're just gonna do what we can do and go from there. And then another one of these for water. Water. And, oh, goodness. I got butterfingers today, guys. Then we need our macros. We could do that for macros. What do you think? Why don't we just make off like a little, kind of like this for macros? And let's put this down and we'll write that in when we know it. Here. Alright, so then we want to do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Where's my, there you go. Whoa. So, yeah, let's do, whoops, come on now. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then we'll do our journaling spot here. So do you guys keep a food journal for weight loss, if that's what you're on? Or I'm sure this would help with diabetics, like if you had to keep count of your carbs, or even if you were doing keto, so you know. Because I'll be honest, like the way we eat, like I've learned so much about the way I eat, and the surgery has forced me to pay attention not just to what I eat, but how I eat. Like we do so much mindless eating as a society that it's nuts. It really is. All right, so when it's open, it looks like that. So let's do our next one. Let's have this, but we'll put our big sticker up top this time. So let's do, ooh, whoa. How many more times am I going to do that? Like, seriously. Let's do this. We're going to start it here. Go up. Oh! How on earth did I do that? I did it at the bottom too? I'm telling you guys, if there's a way to put a sticker down crooked, I'm your girl. I will find a way. Alright, let's do that. We're going to snip this end off. And put that aside. Find our big sticker that we want to put in. What about the snowflake? Could do that. Let's put it like this, maybe. And you know what? We'll use this to make it seem like this a little longer. We'll just trim that off. There we go. There we go. Nice. And I'm going to round the corner. Oh, that's not rounded enough here. Ugh. I'm telling you, this rounder really sucks. Yeah, that's better, but way bigger than the other pages. But good enough, right? There we go. That looks pretty. All right, so with this page, what are we going to do? We want to make it pretty. What do I want to do here? The nice thing is you could, you know, like tape this down and it could be a pocket. So like say you were going out to dinner that day, like you could write down all of your nutrition facts or whatever and save it in here in case, you know, there's a day you go back to that restaurant and you want that information. You don't have to keep looking it up and stuff it in your pocket here. Why don't I do, I know what I'm going to do. All right, we are going to make this into a pocket. So what I do is I take the folded over part and I take my double-sided tape runner and I just put it on there. So that way when I close this over, it creates a pocket. Now, another thing that I like to do, and this is why we save our scraps, I like to look up a quote. So I'll be right back. All right, I found something I want to use. Those of you who are pearl clutchers, please look away because this is going to have a bad word in it. So just fast forward. You don't have to see this part. My best friend bought me this tin of sweary affirmations. So I thought I would just reach in here, pull a random one out, and put it on a card for my food journal. This bitch is fearless. Oh yeah. We're going to write that out, decorate it up, make it a card, and stick it in this pocket. So let's see. We want to cut it down. So let's cut it down to about here. Okay. Let's decorate it up. And then we will, let's see. We can put some of this on right here. Let's do that. Oh, that's not correct, or not straight. Hold on here. There you go. We'll do that there. And we'll do, what about that across the bottom? And I'm just going to cut this off right there. Then, yeah, I'm just going to throw it away. I don't mind that it's off the page or whatever. So we're going to do all right. I'm going to do some more decorating on here. Oh, maybe not that one. Let's do this one. Put a little snowman on it. Where do I want you? Put you there. Excellent. Alright, so now we have this. And one thing I would like to do is if I stick it in the pocket, sometimes I'll journal on the back. It's something that made me feel fearless that day. So that's what we'll get there. Alright, so let's do our, oops, there we go. Let's do our meds, water, macros, there. Anything that'll make this pretty, because I feel like if I invest the time in decorating, then I feel like if I don't use it, I've wasted all these stickers. You know, so find whatever motivates you to get in there and do the thing you don't want to do, because it's hard. I know it's hard. I'm struggling myself. You know, I'm really good about starting things and then eventually just getting so bored with them I don't want to do it anymore. So, you know, whatever makes you do it, do that. All right, we need our date. Let's do it here in the snowflake. Wednesday, 10th. Okay, and our card keeps falling out, so let me show you how to fix that. So, there. Just add some more tape so it closes the pocket a little more and makes it a little tighter, so now it doesn't fall out like that. Okay, so now we need breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let's do, let us do, I don't want to use the boxes anymore, so why don't we do some snowflakes. Okay, cool. Alright, so that one goes there. So I think we could just continue making it like that. Although I feel like that needs to be a full thing here. Alright, let me try something different here. We are gonna let's do this first. Where do I want to do that at? Oh, I'm going to put this along this line because we are going to trim it, but we're going to do something a little different here. Alright, we're going to add this guy, I think, here in the middle. Okay, we're going to add him like this. Okay, and then we're going to trim down here around him and up. Okay, and then he creates kind of like a little tab kind of thing. So a little more interest in your waterfall pages here. And it'll stick out a little bit more when we do the next page. So let's do the swashy down this side too. So it's sticking over, yeah. You want to try and get it as close to the edge as you can without going over it, because it's a pain in the butt to trim tiny slivers of washi. You can do it, but why? When you don't have to, don't. Alright. So that's good till the end, so we can trim that. Not a problem. Okay, so it's just a tiny little thing here. So we can trim just that little sliver. There we go. Oh, my kitty girl. Alright, and then we need to trim. Wait, no, we did this one, didn't we? See if it does it. Not really. I really should throw that one away, but I don't have the heart. Alright. So this will be Thursday? Yeah. This is Thursday, so we have a lot of room here. So why don't we put some of this down, because we can be sticker heavy today. I'm probably going to run out of stickers, aren't I, before the end of the week? Not good, huh? Oh well, we'll do our best, right? That's all we can do. And let's put some of these bows down across the top. Do I do them across the bottom too? Why not? Why not? There you go. So let's do our dates first. This is Thursday. Thursday the 11th. There we go. Thursday the 11th. We will do our meds. Water. Macros. Let me know if you like this video or if this is like incredibly boring, because I never know what people like to watch. I haven't the first clue, if I'm being honest. It escapes me what it is that people like. I really am clueless. And if this is something that bores you, let me know and I will not film them again. There's my waters. And the macros will just write in. So let's do, we got 3 extra snowflakes here, so let's use those. Use breakfast. Lunch. and dinner. And then we've got this whole page to journal on. We're going to do blue. I should look in my sticker book and see if I've got any more Shine Sticker Studio winter stickers, because those might go well with this kit actually. So if I remember, they are all like light blues. So let's do one of these big ones down here. Let's do Winter Wishes right here. Although I gotta be honest, I live in Northeast Ohio. It is not feeling very wintry. Not that I'm gonna complain, because I'm not one of those people who likes the snow. I know, it's sad to hear, but it's true. Alright, so we are going to trim this one down. We're going to put our washi tape down on this side. If I can manage not to crumple it up there. And then we're going to snip it there. We're going to round our corners. Right? Sure. Oh, good grief. Really? There we go. Alright, so there's that. But we're going to trim this paper down because we've got Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday is here. So what we're going to do is we're going to trim this one down. We're going to put this one here to be trimmed down, and then we'll do this one here to be trimmed down. And then this one will be right on the edge here. But I'm going to not cut these down until I decide if I want to do any more. Kind of like the snow globe where it sticks out a little. Okay, let's do our corner here before I forget. I don't like cutting it with scissors because I never cut it right, ever. Alright. Alright, so let's decide. Let's close these up and see if we want one to stick out here. We could, but she's kind of big, huh? Probably shouldn't use such a big one on our tiny page. So let's look at what we've got here. Why don't we do this one? And we'll do a bow. There. And we'll trim this down. Alright, so we're not going to see those pages. These pages here are not going to be seen from the front, but then this one back here will be. And I put that down mega crooked. Holy cow. Let's fix that. There we go. All right, let's do for this page. We could stick her out a good bit. And she's not going to be seen, so we don't need to worry about that. So let's do that. Then we'll cut around her. So then from this page, you can see all the way through to here. It looks really pretty. That is like a lot of pink too. And you lift that and you've got more. Excellent. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these pages and be right back.